So we've established that gender ideology has nothing at all to do with being gay, and therefore opposing its imposition onto children can never be described as homophobic. People who are same-sex attracted don't need chemistry or surgery to lie, coerce, or verbally abuse in order to exist or to enjoy a healthy, happy, fulfilled life or to be their own selves. How can it be something to celebrate that any person needs to attempt to torturously change so many fundamental things about themselves in order to become their true selves? Why are we ignoring everything we know about trauma, neurodiversity, internalized homophobia, mental illness, adolescent trends, and careful psychological therapy? Puberty blockers have indeed been used for decades for precocious puberty, but that's partly why we have the evidence of the harms to children of these drugs. Reduced IQ, poor bone health, poor social development, and the worst effects usually take a few years to become more obvious. So someone can stand in front of us now saying that they had a great transition, but how can they see 5 or 10 years down the line? They can't. Puberty blockers are used only when puberty starts exceptionally early because on balance it might be worth the harms. For a temporary mental health confusion such as gender identity that is likely to be heavily socially influenced, including by organisations like Storyhouse and Chester Pride, it is not worth these profound harms. As someone who's been suckered into the delusion of adopting stereotypical gender identity as the solution to their mental health problems, and many of them are now very bravely saying, I regret this, I've been harmed myself, I was lied to and let down. We can only ever be the sex we were born. Telling the truth, even harshly, isn't hate or bigotry, and is always a better, wiser and kinder option than perpetrating such a big lie, especially onto children. Transgenderism, TQI++, gender identity, call it what you will, is an aggressive, elaborate social media-driven hoax, perpetrated successfully against the vulnerable and facilitated by those of us who could have called it out but haven't. But gender ideology has a problem. Detransitioners are starting to win in court and speak out about what's been done to them. And counsellors like me will not stop presenting facts because children's prospects of a medically unscathed, happy life, gay or straight, really matter. So please don't look for reasons to vote against this motion. Please have the courage to go on record as opposing this unethical trial.
Thank you, Councillor. Great.